So, you've experienced Fallout 4, the vanilla game, and now you want to know what it can be like modded. Welcome to Fallout 4 Mod Elation. Have fun. Coming up today, button-lowered weapons, bullet time, take cover, and 3 mods that bring back an old Fallout staple. So, up on this freeway overlooking Grey Garden, I've got Rick stood in the sunshine. Now, why have I done that? Well, so I can show you button-lowered weapons. Now, you're thinking, why? It's very simple. It's just, it fixes a little issue for first-person view. Now, when you're in third-person view, as you know, it's just, you get your weapon out and give it a couple of seconds, and your player character will go into a relaxed mode and lower the weapon. Something you can't do in first-person view. But there it is. Put the weapon down and away. Now, you're going what? As you saw, it didn't go straight down as it used to do. With button-lowered weapons, the vanilla putting the weapon straight away is no longer there. You get this nice little first time, puts it down, second time, puts it away. So you can have the third person drop down, but in first person. If you go across, there you are. That's where it already is. Come back out. As you can see, unless you put it down, you're not going to get the illusion. However, put the weapon down with your normal reload holster weapon button. There you are. It's just a little illusion. It helps an awful lot. You know, let's fire a few rounds off. Tapping the weapon button, your reload button, works perfectly fine. That puts it down and away. Now, obviously, the default key is R, and it works just fine. You just hold R as if you're going to put the weapon away and holster it, and instead you lower the weapon, and it just feels like you've not got your gun in everyone's face when you're talking in first person view. It works with several different guns, and it just adds to the feeling that you're not going around saying stick 'em up to everybody when they want to just have a chat. Great for great for role players. All around, I love this mod. What am I doing behind the rusted bonnet, hood, whatever you want to call it, of this supposed car? Well, it was a car before the war, of course. Well, I'm just showing off what we all know, and if you don't know this, where have you been? That there is a cover system in the first person view. So, get close enough. And now it doesn't want to do it. There we go. I thought it wasn't going to do it anymore then. So yeah, there's your first person view cover system. However, in third person view, nothing. So, this is where a mod called Take Cover comes in. Let's just sprint into your cover, and your character will get into cover in third person view. You can shoot from the corners. You can move up and down from side to side. Assuming you don't get stuck in the landscape. It is a very complicated mod. Being operated by a not so complicated person, however. Point is, you now have an option to play in third person view if that's your type of game. Come out of cover by moving away from the wall with your backwards walking key. And you even have the option, once I get him to trigger, there we go, of setting it up however you like. I'm going to now vault the cover and get to the other side. So there you have it. You could be in a firefight behind a load of half-high walls, get into position, vault over after you've killed a load of people, run to your next cover when it kicks in. I'm not using the best place to test this really, but you get the idea. You can move up and down the wall. There we go. And then move away. Now the mod comes with its own configuration file. You can have the sprint to cover in first and third person. You can increase the sensitivity, so it should go into it a lot quicker. Of course, that was going to have your script running faster. The cover vault can be turned on or off. You can enter exit cover for the behaviour, or standing, crouching, switch between. And you can have double tap, dynamic cameras. You can change it to your liking. However, let's just test the higher sensitivity for a giggle and a laugh, and there we go, a lot quicker. Not that it is going to be struggling with a massive long wall. It's going to register that being there. However, as you can see, take cover adds a whole new dynamic to people who want to play in third person view, and I don't blame them. So, yeah, it's one of those mods. Let me just come out of cover. It's one of those mods where if you want a bit of more, if you want your third person view experience to be generally improved, and you're more of an action adventure type person who doesn't like the first person view camera, you prefer, I don't know, a Metal Gear Solid style or a Gears of War type style camera, and you was unimpressed with the features, this kind of adds in what you were missing. What more can you say than that? Now, do you want a bit of fun, or maybe a different tactical edge compared to VATS? Well, I've got just a thing for you. It's called Bullet Time, and it comes in realistically nice to ridiculously overpowered and somewhat crazy fun varieties. Starting with the 70% speed, I have a nice missile launch here for you. As you can see, time slows down a little bit and things generally move quite well. Let's just check something for you. I'm pretty sure it... no, not that one. Wrong one. That one, not that one either. Yeah, what am I looking for? That brain's going. There, that's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it drains AP, so it was not overpowered ridiculously. However, that being said, you go into aid and the bullet time configuration, you can change the AP cost, the time dilation factor, the visual effects, and so on. Now, I had it on somewhat slow. You can go all the way down to VATS virtually completely stopped, time freezing, for added hilariousness. You can turn AP cost off. You can have a faster AP drain, so that bullet time is a, oh, what's the word? You could have really slow but ridiculously fast AP drain, so that you could line up your shots and get it all perfect, but you've not got much time to do it. Or you can go full on crazy and pretend you're a superhero. So let's put it on no AP cost. And what's to say? Default VATS. Oh, we could go for jet. Let's leave it on. Yeah, let's leave it on VATS for now. Always turn it off, but what's the fun in that? Now, if I oh, this is going to be fun. If I put it into bullet time, as you can see, I can still move relatively normally. However, I can now outrun my own missile. And for a laugh, I might even allow myself to be the one it hits. Ah, oh, too high. Blow it up. Go on. Nope. It's going to escape before that other one catches it. However, you get the point. I now turn it back off. Yeah, you can have some crazy fun. So, dear. Ooh, there we go. Let's have a look at our friends down at Grey Garden. Just about there. Oh, I forgot about that. It's a good job I turned God mode on, wasn't it? However... Whee! I wonder if we can catch it before it blows. Come on! Just for the giggle. Is it here yet? Is it nearly here yet? Oh. I must have already done it. However, you get the point. I can now make my escape. It'll be very, very good. Not much of a superhero. I'm using it to escape. However, you see the points I'm making. You can set it up for a slight tweak, a slight tactical advantage, or you can go full out and go, I want a crazy build with superhero costumes and Iron Man power armor and all the rest of it, and I'm going to have super slow-mo. This mod's options, the visual effects, the amount of time dilation, the AP, the action point drain, it all adds up into a nice package, and supremely fun regardless of what you're aiming for. Doesn't matter if you're aiming for a little bit of extra realism instead of using that. It doesn't matter if you're aiming for, I'm going to go all out crazy, run around the Commonwealth in a clown costume and beat people up with a shovel. It gives you what you need to do the job. What more can you ask for from a mod like this? Do you remember how in Fallout 3 you got your weapon out and you put it away and it appeared on your back? Yeah, that's one little thing about Fallout 4 that annoyed me. Now luckily, there are a combination of mods you can use to get that back. You're going to need armor and weapon keywords resources, you're going to need Armorsmith Extended, and then you're going to need visible weapons, just holstered weapons, and WOBA, weapons on back add-on. And once you've done that, you go to your benches, you build the relevant, apparel weapons, and like this for example, take the combat rifle. I have a combat rifle, it's an automatic as my weapon. So, wrong one. I now have a combat rifle as clothing. There it is. But the illusion's not really working because I'm getting the gun out and it's the other one's still there. So you need to go into Aid, visible weapons config, link your current weapon, go to your apparel and link it to the clothing version of the weapon. Link complete. What you will now have is that good old fashioned Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, take your gun out, disappears from your back, put your gun away, and there you go. It's back. Voila. Ka-ching. Yes, I know. Anyone who saw a previous episode know what that's all about. It's much needed. Now I've done it for a couple of weapons here. I've done it for the combat. Is it the combat assault rifle or something? Combat rifle, that's the one. I've got an automatic version, I think. It's an automatic combat rifle. There we are. Yeah. And I've done it for the deliverer. So same again. See, I don't even need to put it on me back first. I can go to the config, link the current weapon. Okay, go to your apparel, find the deliverer clothing version, link complete. There it is. The deliverer attached to the leg. Get it out. I've got the weapon version, the clothing version disappears. Put it away. Reappears on the body. There's multitude of different clothes. Multitude of different clothing versions of guns. Virtually every gun you can think of is in there. You're gonna have a slight problem of you're not gonna have a perfect until they add on every single different type of mod combination you can have on your weapons. You may have a different stock or a different sight on your gun compared to the one that's on your back, but the illusion is there. The illusion becomes complete. I can now relive my favourite Fallout 3 Lone Wandering Dogmeat adventures with a rifle on my back and a pistol at my side. Take my pistol out, it disappears, put it away. Go and change to my assault combat rifle, well, should I say my automatic combat rifle, and it disappears from my back again. These 3 mods with the resource mods you required to run them, this is definitely going in my load order. It's something I was annoyed that was removed from Fallout 3 for Fallout 4, and what more is there to say? You see exactly what it does. You know, don't get me wrong, people who like looking at the outfits and said that the weapons were in the way, if that was their prerogative, yeah, but at least give the rest of us the option to have the guns on our back again. Come on, I mean, it feels like they did it just so you could see that 111 all the time. We don't always wear the vault suit. So, yes, visible weapons, weapons on back add-on, and just hosted weapons. All great mods, they all work with each other. The mod authors all give each other credit, and if you want to go and get yourself a nice sniper outfit off the Nexus, take your guns with you and go stalking some animals for a bit of hunting season, and you want that gun on your back while you're doing it, you're going to need these mods. And so we must bid farewell. If you're wondering what other mods I've covered, you can find these by clicking the links for the playlist at the end of each mod Elation video. There you will find the mod categories. However, if the mod you're looking for isn't there, by all means suggest mods for me to review. So until we meet again, until we see each other on another of my videos, have fun, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.